Shalom, Israel. Back at you with another vision. Vision I got on August 20. This vision is concerning the mark of the beast, which is the rfid chip, and how it's going to come to be, how it's going to pass. On August 20, I got a vision. So let's go to my notes right here where I wrote down the vision. So I got a vision of the Obamacare. It was like a piece of paper. It said Obama on top, okay, which I believe is Obamacare. And it was a 5 steps. It was a 5-step program, okay, to this Obamacare document. All right, and when I was reading this document, it was 5 steps, but I wasn't able to see all 5 steps. I was only able to see the 3rd and the 4th step, which I think, the Most High was trying to reveal to me the importance of these 2 steps, which is step 3 and step 4. All right. In step 3, it said constant temperature check. So basically, that was going to be the 3rd step to this 5-step program in Obamacare. Okay, so now the 4th step was chip placement for constant temperature check. All right, so basically, this chip placement was going to be like an excuse for a constant temperature check because everywhere you went, when you start seeing that everywhere you go, every time you step out your house, you're being checked for your temperature, that means that's going to be the 3rd step of this 5-step plan to implement the RFID chip, okay? Hopefully you're following me right now. It's kind of like difficult to explain these visions sometimes, but this is what I saw, okay? So remember, I saw a document which had Obama's name on top, which I believe was Obamacare, and a 5-step program to implement the RFID chip, all right, which is the mark of the beast, all right? So in this vision, it was basically the tone of it was once you start seeing these constant temperature checks, the chip was next, okay, and it was going to be used for that. It was going to be used as a the excuse for it was going to be that to constantly temperature check you at all times. All right, now. How this relates to the real world and what's going on right now. All right, let's go now to, all right, this is the race for president right now. At the time, it's November 5th, 7:10 p.m., and the president has not been announced yet, all right? It looks like Biden's going to win. That's why I actually waited for this, to get closer to the election day to reveal this vision. Because if you look at my vision, it was on August 20 of 2020, okay? That's when I had it, but I wanted to wait, and I see this thing is going to play out like this, all right? So as you can see, Joe Biden is still not the president, but it looks like he's going to win, and I feel like he is going to win because of the vision I had, all right? Now how does this affect the mark of the beast, and how is it going to be implemented? Well, this is where it comes in, guys. Biden has a huge. Biden wants to build on Obamacare. Okay, this is something that is on top of his list of building is Obamacare. Now you might say, well, why is Obamacare so important? I'm going to tell you why. Obamacare is important because, as you can see, with the pandemic going on, many people are losing their jobs. And with those jobs comes medical insurance, health insurance, okay? Now, when you lose your job, right, and you have no health insurance, where are you supposed to go? That's where Obamacare comes in. It's a government-funded health insurance. You don't need a job, okay? You don't need any job to have Obamacare, all right? So they're going to try to force Jakes into Obamacare and anybody who doesn't have a job. That's how they're going to push this mark of the beast. It's basically a snare, a trap, okay? So let's read here. The 2010 law, this is an article from Vox. Joe Biden's Obamacare opportunity. The 2010 law gave health coverage to millions but left millions of others uninsured. Biden could finish the job, and this is his whole purpose, is to finish the job that Obama put into place. All right? Obama had everybody sleeping, okay? So here we go. America has been better off because Obamacare was the law of the land when COVID-19 struck. When millions of people lost their jobs this spring, many of them could turn to the law's insurance marketplace. All right, guys? You see that? So what's going to keep on happening? You better bet there's going to be more lockdowns happening, okay? More lockdowns are coming. More people are going to lose their jobs, all right? And where they're going to have to, they're going to need health insurance. Just put it together. Put the environment together. A huge pandemic, no jobs. What you're going to need health insurance, right? People are going to be scared if they catch a common cold now. You know what I mean? So they're going to run into this Obamacare, and that's the snare he's trying to set up, okay? The snare and the trap, all right? Esau is trying to set up, all right? So let's read that again. When millions of people lost their jobs this spring, many of them could turn to the law's insurance marketplaces, where they could purchase coverage with the help of premium tax subsidies created by the laws. Subsidies is just another word for like benefits, all right? Other qualified for Medicaid in the states that have chosen to expand the programs to the law. The Affordable Care Act, which is also Obamacare, created a new safety net, and it was there for people in crisis. You see how this is all coming together? All right? How this is a trap, all right? They're hunters. Esau is a hunter. Remember that. But not for everybody. The law is flawed, and it has been weakened by Republican obstruction. More than 2 million people. Well, we see that looks like Trump is going to be out of office. All right, guys? More than 2 million people remain uninsured because the state they live in has refused Medicaid expansion. Some people who lost their jobs in the coronavirus crisis won't be eligible for health benefits because of it. You see? So these Republican states, where many people remain uninsured, won't be able to get Medicaid, all right? But they will be able to get this Obamacare. So let's continue. The Trump administration refused to reopen Obamacare enrollment in the spring, leaving the uninsured with no option in the middle of the worst infectious disease outbreak in the century. All right? So, see, Trump tried to destroy Obamacare, but he was not successful, okay? Because the powers that be did not let him. The ACA has brought the uninsured rate to historic lows by the end of Obama's presidency, you see? But the U.S. still had a much higher share of people without basic medical coverage than any other developed economy. Then Donald Trump entered the White House, tried to repeal the law completely, and when he failed, weakened it through the administrative action. Then the corona pandemic hit, with a damaged safety net capable of partially but not totally protecting Americans from the worst economic crisis since 1930. Okay, guys, so Trump tried to destroy it, but the powers that be did not allow him to, all right? And Joe Biden's coming in to build on Obamacare's Obamacare structure. He's going to build on it. More jobs are going to be lost. Okay, you're going to have to be forced into Obamacare. And another thing I forgot to mention, in this vision, I saw somebody who looked like Joe Biden when he was discussing Obamacare. He was putting it under certain categories, all right? You know how Esau works with their contracts. They hide things in certain paragraphs, and they give you these long books, and the average Jake is not going to be able to read the whole thing, you know? Or even understand these legal terms. So he's just going to sign up for Medicaid and not knowing that he's going to have to take, once you sign that paper for Obamacare, you're going to have to take that chip, all right? This is what's coming, all right? This is a vision, and this is what's coming. I believe in it. A lot of my visions have come true. I'm just putting the warning out, blowing the trumpet, because this is what I get. I get visions. Many other brothers can teach the word, better than I can, but I get visions. All right, this is my part, my gift, I believe. So I'm just gonna put it out there. All right. So yeah, this is a good article. I suggest you read it. It's a Vox article, and it shows how he's going to build on Obamacare. And I believe from my vision that this is what's going to pass. All right. So, yeah, just wanted to put that out. Hopefully, somebody, can be alerted to this and look out for this snare and this trap. All right. All praises to Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. Until the next one.